everybody, what's going on? EmOUchihahime back again for another video, and today I'm here for a manga haul. Today's haul only has 5 volumes of manga. The reason why my hauls have been pretty small lately is not because I'm having money issues or I'm just plain tired of anime and manga. It's just that I have so much in my backlog currently that I want to use this personal time that I have to catch up with stuff I've already purchased. Convention season is just around the corner, and those of you who have been with me for a long time know I tend to splurge like there is no tomorrow when it comes to conventions. So before I go crazy and buy a heck of a lot more stuff, I just want to catch up with what I already have. So that's why I haven't really been buying all that much. So without any further ado, let me show you what I did pick up. So the first thing I ended up picking up is a recommendation from my great friend Dylan, DMFriend26. Go to his channel, check him out because he is amazing. In his last wrap-up video, he was talking about one particular series, and after listening to his explanation, I was pretty intrigued and I wanted to go read it for myself. So that series is Demi-Human, and this is volume 1. I really love this series so far. It is very thrilling, very exciting, there's lots of gore and action, and I really love how they explore this idea of intolerance. In this world, there are 2 types of humans. There are normal humans, and then there are these demi-humans who seemingly can't die. And as we know, in society, if you are different, you are treated very poorly. And that is the reality that these demi-humans know. If you're captured, you are treated like a guinea pig. They will put you through all these different experiments to find out what makes you tick. How can they survive all these terrible incidences that would kill a normal person, like getting run over by a truck. They want to know how they do it. So I really love how they explore this idea of intolerance and greed, and it's very exciting so far. There's clearly 2 different sides, and I really want to know what happens next. It's just like, who are these other people who I guess are demi-humans, and what are they going to do with our main character Kay, and just what's going to happen. So it's really exciting, so I definitely recommend you guys check this out. I'll show you a little bit of the artwork so you guys get an idea. Trying not to give you too many spoilers if that's possible. So here's some examples of the artwork. So it is definitely something that you should check out. So I definitely recommend you guys check the series out. The next thing I picked up is Assassination Classroom Volume 1. Let me tell you, this is the ultimate example of don't judge a book by its cover. When I first saw this on bookshelves, I was like, how great can this be? It's a yellow book with a smiley face on it. Like, why should I bother reading this? They started talking about it all over the interwebs, and I was like, alright, it sounds pretty interesting, and I gave in and I picked it up. And oh my god, this is amazing! This is friggin' amazing. If you have not read this series yet, go out and get it right now, because this is just phenomenal. Basically, there is this alien who is threatening to blow up the world. But he's given everybody a chance to prevent that. He has decided to become a teacher and has told these students that their mission is to assassinate him. That sounds like crazy stuff. But this guy can fly at Mach 20 and is just totally athletic and all this other stuff. So trying to assassinate him is definitely harder than it sounds. Even professionals are having a hard time doing it. So he has given these innocent people the mission to kill him. And I really love this series. It is hysterical. It is just like, what the frig? Like at the very beginning of this, when I was reading it, I was like, are you kidding me? Like, what the heck am I reading? But after I got into it, further into the volume, I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. So I cannot wait to read the second volume. This is on my top 10 list. Goes to show you how good it is. Really love it. Definitely recommend you guys check this one out. If you haven't already, get into your car, get on a bus, call a taxi, go get it. Because this is just that good. So check this out. Next up, we have He's My Only Vampire, Volume 1. Another good one. We have another vampire story, but this one is pretty different. So we have this vampire named Aki, and he's a pureblood vampire, and his mission is to collect these stigma. And there's 7 of them, and he says that once he gets them all, he's going to dominate the world. Well, it's not that simple. At one point, he runs into an old acquaintance of his named Kana, and she is going to die. And before she does, he turns her into a thrall, or like servant. He basically made her a food item for him. So it's an interesting relationship, but it's slowly starting to change how he feels about this quest of his, and it's kind of romantic, and it's really interesting so far. So I definitely recommend you check this one out if you're looking for another vampire story. And the last thing I ended up picking up is the 3rd and 4th volume of Kare First Love. We have Volume 3 and Volume 4. Just a note to Dylan, this is the series that I got for a penny. Because this is such an old series, it's pretty hard to find, so you're only really going to find it in maybe dealer's rooms and on the marketplace on Amazon and Barnes & Noble and places like that. So it's pretty hard to find, but it's pretty good. And I think one of the reasons why I'm enjoying it so much is that I'm just taking my time with it. I'm not picking up the entire series and just marathoning through it. I'm reading one volume at a time. So I finish the volume, I order the next one, and I read that, and so forth, so on. This is a pretty generic story as far as shoujo goes. There's this girl, she's not really that well versed in love. She meets this very attractive young man, and their relationship blossoms. And of course, there are struggles along the way that complicate the relationship, but besides the generic story, it is still very good, and it's still worth the read, and I definitely recommend you guys check it out. I really love it, and I can't wait to read Volume 5. So, that is everything that I ended up picking up in the month of February. Let me know what you think the most amazing thing was that I picked up in the comment section below. Also, let me know what you guys have been reading. What have you guys been picking up lately? I would love to know. If you guys have any recommendations for things that I don't have in my collection, let me know. I always love experiencing new things. So let's start our discussion. I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts, and that is it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!